What's going on, everybody? It's ShamefulPenguin here, back with another video. I'm exactly where I left off from last video. Now we're in Act 2. We picked up all our stuff, killed Mervale, and we're chilling. We're actually gonna see this body armor. Now it has all res basically, but really low tiers. If it had life, I would consider using it, which actually has an open prefix. I'll put it on just to be so I don't die and get embarrassed. So our passive tree is looking like this so far, pretty generic. This is the point where we can make a decision. We can grab this node for cast speed. We can grab this for extra stuff. We're probably actually just going to continue on this way now. Grab like Written in Blood, Crit, Runesmith for extra brand stuff. And I'm going to take off, and we're going to start using Storm brand more permanently. But yeah, we'll get on our way. Enough stalling. So this is episode 2 of our leveling progression system. And, oh, Driftwood wand. Could be good. Has better implicit, I believe, right? I didn't get to see because I was worried about dying. As you can see, Storm Brand's doing less damage, which was expected, but it's pretty free on the clearing department. It's just like you drop a few. We could have up to 3 dropped right now. We're eventually going to push that to a lot more. We just kind of walk around. Now, there's a lot of ways you can tackle Act 2. You'll notice that your starting path is 2 different directions. And, yeah. So I'm going to start with right. I always start with Old Fields. That's just the way I use it. But there's some different techs, I guess. Some different like pathing that will actually save you quite a bit of time while leveling. So some of them are pretty useful. So you just basically follow the path. You can see that there's a way to move. It's the Great White Beast's Den or something like that. And that quest doesn't give you a skill point, so we are ignoring it. That is the trick to know about Path of Exile. Does it give you a passive point? Does this... No? Oh, then why do it? Sweet. So, we got a Remember Chance. We can actually slam a wand with it. And if it's rare, it's just we got a rare wand now. That's pretty good. And if it's not rare and it becomes magic, we can do the crafting trick to make it so it has added lightning. So we're going to do that. But first, we're gonna hit our Crossroads waypoint because it's super important. Now it goes in 3 directions. We're gonna eventually do all 3. We're gonna head the bottom first, and this is only if you have not done your Trials of Ascendancy, all of them. So we're gonna head to Fellshine Ruins first, and the only reason to come here is for the trial. But we're going to do that first just to get it out of the way. Now you can go in any one of the 3 directions first. I believe it doesn't save you that much time. I'm a gardener, clearing the weeds. Now if Tai Killer or whatever says to go a different direction because it's faster, listen to him if you're like focused on being fast in this game. So for me, I'm kind of just chilling. You follow the path. Just use your stuff on cooldown. Killing stuff while you're running is really useful because you can generate quick Silver Flask charges. Pretty strong. So you're heading over here, and then we're going to be jumping this way. All right, sorry for that. So we're gonna head into the crypt level 1. That's our first point of. So you can grab this waypoint if you want to. We're really never gonna come back here. We're just looking for the trial. It says the Lord's Labyrinth on here. That's how you know the area has a trial. So we're pretty much just gonna head in any one direction and just kind of commit to it. And you're looking for the book symbol on your map. If you don't find the book symbol, like once you're starting to hit dead ends and stuff, you know it's not the right way. ours is the right way now, so we're gonna go do that. So we're gonna grab trial Ascendancy, we're gonna head lever, and you're just gonna head back to where you just were. Just pretty much run through them, don't run with them. But I forgot to grab the switch. Oh, you don't need to grab that switch. It was a lever, or not a lever. So a little trick, I don't know why I didn't memorize this, or I didn't remember that was it, is if it says the word lever, you need to pull it to open a door. If it says the word switch, it's pretty useless. It just stops the traps happening for a second. Now that we have our wand, actually we can check with Yina if she's selling a blue of like a better, because like we could buy this carved wand which will have 15% other than our 14%, but it doesn't matter that much. Actually we will ID our wares and sell those first just to get our muns. We can sell this one because we don't need that. So now that we have our blue unrolled, we don't have a transmutation still, but we do have chance, so we're gonna chance this. And we got fire and cold damage, so that's actually not the worst, but we could do better. And we can do better by doing that, and we need one of those. So shift click is how you change stack size. Now we got added lightning dispels, pretty good, and we don't have an augment, so we can't slam an augment on that. We don't need frostblink. I'm not going to be using lightning trap, and I don't think we're going to be finding mediums anymore. We only find large and up based on our the level we're at right now. So pretty good. Large life flask. We'll keep that just in case. So now we're going to head back to the Crossroads, and I'm actually going to go ahead and kill our first bandit. Pretty easy. Pretty much everyone's gonna kill Kraityn as a bandit because Kraityn's like the most useless bandit. Pretty much everyone nowadays goes kill all bandits because passive points are so much more useful than they used to be thanks to cluster jewels. So since cluster jewels pretty much exist, it's pretty good to just pretty much any build you're doing, kill all. There's a few builds that that generate more damage without killing all, but I digress. So yeah, we're gonna come up here. You pretty much follow the path. They'll lead you to a little bridge. Go to Kraityn. We'll spec our point because we're mostly doing brand stuff now. So we're gonna press kill button and drop all our stuff. Pretty simple. Now you can see I'm kind of using mine still. I just had one set up, but we did it pretty easy. I can actually put mines there. I could have those on a 3-link if I want to. So now we're gonna head back to the Crossroads one last time and do the Vulverins? What it's called. So our brands are doing decent damage now. As you can see, it's like pew pew pewing really well now. Because we can kind of drop, and yeah, I don't have to cast multiple to kill a blue pack anymore. So we can ID that. ES and all res is pretty good. I think I'd rather have that. Since I do have another chance orb, and I really don't really care for chance orbs, we're gonna use that. We'll swap it. So don't waste chance orbs though. Chance orbs are actually really strong early game. Once you get the maps, you can buy maps from Zana with your chance orbs. So it is a really strong way of generating more currency, or just sustaining maps. So I highly suggest keeping it for that. I was just using it just in case, because I felt like I had enough to spend, even though I just had 2. I wasn't going to use them until, I'm not going to use them until after Act 10. And also in my case that I don't have any use for them because I'm later in the game on my person. It didn't even turn out in my favor, so it was a waste anyways. But anytime you roll almost anything in this game, it's pretty much a gamble. Anytime you like identify an item or anything like that, it's always a gamble. So we're kind of like trying to go to like the middle area, which I completely went around now that I look at this layout. I was trying to go to the middle. So you go to the middle of the map on this. And that's because you hit the waypoint and then you come to the waypoint. Like which way the waypoint's pointing towards is the correct path. Duration or range? I want range. Duration's okay too, but we're going to be taking Swift brand, which like kills our duration, so we can get both if we really want to, but Swift brand is the way to go now with brands, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because the main time I was playing Stormbrand was when you could use brand recall, and you would recall the brands and it would reset the timer and you just infinitely keep up brands, and it was really fun. But we found our trial in the Chamber of Sins level 2. Make sure you don't forget that. And you'll just pretty much run through. This is one of the easier ones because you don't need to click any of those switches. You kind of just run straight through the area. Now that you find that, you continue through. I didn't really mention that because you guys kind of understand that we do the trials. But yeah, Chamber of Sins level 2 was the 3rd trial we've done. We have 3 more until our first Ascendancy. But the way to remember if there's trials is there's 1 in Act 1, 2 in Act 2, 3 in Act 3. Pretty easy to remember. So we're gonna kill this boy. Have our brands attached to him, run around in a circle and pretend like he's not there. I'm gonna grab this gem. Make sure we talk to Helena over here. She's gonna be standing there waiting for you. Then you portal back and you can actually turn in your first quest for the act. There's a few things you can grab here. Pretty useful gems and overall, but we're gonna grab Herald of Thunder because it scales our lightning damage. And yeah, enough said. Scale lightning damage, don't see it say less. So we can also talk to Yina. I thought we got brand recall from her. I guess not. I forgot when we get brand recall, but we would be utilizing brand recall when we get it. But yeah, now we're gonna head left. So that we've done all the right areas, we head left. I didn't vendor, but whatever. We're just gonna kill Oak and come back anyways. Oh, that's pretty bad. I saw the adds fizz to spells, and then I saw damage and damage, or damage and speed. But then all the stuff we don't want, because if it was cast speed, spell increased spell damage, and a bigger lightning roll, I'd have been pretty hyped. So you're basically gonna head left. You can follow the path or not. It's up to you. But I usually just like head straight left. Ooh, augment orb. That's pretty good. I pretty much head straight left. Follow, and then once I find the path again, I follow it. And you're gonna want to follow the path because it'll bring you to a waypoint that you actually are gonna want to take. Silk Invest. I'll take that. So you're going to be jumping across quite a few bridges, so hopefully you have travel skills, and if you have dash and you can't make it across, sucks for you. No, yeah, you can make it with dash. You really have to like push yourself into the corner. Oh, and we found the way out right away. That's not what we want to do. I followed the path, but I guess I skipped the area we want to go. So I'm actually going to grab this waypoint and replay the level real quick, because I did it wrong. I passed what I wanted to find. So we're just to show you guys, actually I can vendor now that I'm here. But you usually want to find 14 alive. What is that, a large flask? He needs a grand, yeah. So this mask is better, and we'll sell both of these. Alright, continue off my scuffed take on the Riverways. Sorry for that. So you can see we're following the path. That if we followed the path, we would have ended up here, and I would have known that, being smarter. So you definitely want to follow the path. Usually you can skip it, like skip part of it, but after you find it, head straight up and you'll find a door to the wetlands, and that's where you want to go. So wetlands, we're going to be doing two things: killing oak and finding the waypoint. Now we want to find the waypoint because we're going to have to come back to this area later. So you're going to head to the middle, you'll find oak, just basically in the middle of the map, so walk like straight, diagonal, straight-ish. I'm going to talk to him and kill him. And then once he's dead, it might take longer for you. I kind of have like 3 abilities now. And it's pretty cool, actually. I usually don't do 3 spells. I usually do 2. But these 3 are feeling real strong. So you want to grab this waypoint. You cannot exit the area yet until we do the next part of our quest. So that's why I said take it, because we're definitely coming back here. Now you're going to go back to the Riverways and then follow the path west. But I kind of already did that, so we go into the western forest, and what you're going to do again is follow the path. You're going to see what side the waypoint's on and follow that. So if it's on the right side of the path, you're going to go into the right side of the path. If it's on the left side of the path, go to the left side. And we're doing this because that's the side that the bandit's on, the last bandit, Alira. Now, if you are siding with a bandit, this will be the bandit you're probably siding with. Oh, I never turned on Herald of Thunder. I could be doing more damage. But you're usually killing all, so we're going to kill all.
Did the earth move for you, baby? Probably. You hit the ground.
Shadow is so he's pretty funny with his sayings. But we're gonna head straight down now. You're gonna find the book and you're gonna kill these guards. One of them's gonna, the captain's gonna drop an emblem, touch the emblem to the wall, and then head to the opposite side. So since Alira, our bandit, was on the left side, we head to the right side now. And if it was on the right side, we would head to the left side. You guys get what I'm saying. And you're basically going to run right until you hug the wall, and then just like head up. Because we're looking for Weaver's Chambers. We're looking for the spider's lair, basically. We're going to kill a spider. It might have been over there. I'm kind of worried now. Yeah, it was definitely over there. I'm gonna make sure. Yep, it was over there. I passed it. You see that little like mwah thing right here? I'm circling it with my mouth right now. Or mouth, not mouth, mouse. I can circle it with my mouth. No, I can't. I gotta need a green screen to do that. So yeah, we're gonna enter this little area. Go to the chambers, and we're going to kill spider. We must kill spider. Transmutation. Yes, please. So there is kind of a trick to this area. You kind of head left until you go straight. I don't know. It's hard to say. I get this area wrong a lot, so I'm not really gonna say the tricks for this one because I might have gone the wrong way, which I didn't. You just kind of go left until you can't. Sometimes it forks like all the way. Sometimes, like, imagine this is me. Sometimes it forks like over here. I don't know all the layouts exactly, so. Man, this 3 skill layout is working real well. I can't speak today. Got Stormbrand and Orb of Storms, so they're pretty much AFK skills. And then I cast Mines when those are down, and it's doing stuff. Doing stuff for sure. So you want to make sure you pick up that spike. Very important for our quest. We're gonna head back to town. We're gonna talk to Irmir. He's gonna give us 2. He's gonna have Apex and 2 points. Pretty great. So now we have 3. We're gonna talk to Silk. He's gonna give us. Do we want Ellie Focus? Let me see what my thing takes real quick. I don't take Ellie Focus. I do take Controlled Destruction, which we could also buy. So we don't really buy anything here. I mean, faster casting. I could put Ellie Focus on the Orbit Storm setup, maybe. So I'm already shocking with Brand. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So if you talk to Yena, you can buy more gems that you couldn't previously buy. Control Destruction is right here. So we're gonna want that instead of Arcane Surge. I'll put Arcane Surge there for now. Because Flame Dash can't have it linked yet. Anything else we want here? Because Control Destruction is really strong. We'll put Ellie Focus. Where did I put it? Did I even grab it? Oh yeah, I did, right there. And we'll put it instead of Arcane Surge. And then we'll put this link with Flame Dash later on. That's what we'll do. You know what? Since we're already using a 3-button setup, I'm gonna use Ellie Focus on Mines. And that's gonna be my decision. So now we do have a fork, so we can head over here, grab our life and ES, head over here, and then grab crit. That's very strong. And then there's also traps and mine stuff over here. We're not really focusing on that. But I do want to head all the way over here. We get additional brand, power charge stuff, and then we head all the way over here. And that's our biggest damage, is Runebinder. So we're actually going to rush that way. We're actually going to rush Runebinder because once we get that, we double our DPS basically. So remember when I mentioned coming back to wetlands later on? Well, now's the time, because now we have this little spike. We can use it on the trees or roots to open up the next area. So yeah, the reason I was thinking about what to use Ellie Focus on, like, it does a lot of damage, but shock also gives a lot of damage to things, and you want to make sure your enemies are shocked if you like are using lightning skills. Shock and stuff is really strong, so if you can use that, definitely use it. Now, Ellie Focus is probably one of... Oh, I might die here. Nope, I have brands. So, yeah, Ellie Focus we're putting on our... because Stormbrand should always be shocking our enemies, because we're doing a lot of lightning damage, and if it's not, our Orb of Storms will shock. So that's why I was thinking about putting it on our Stormbrand, because we're going to usually use it on our Orb of Storms if we want to, like, actually do damage. But since we're using mines, and we only use it on bosses. That's the path I ended up taking. Now, if you wanted to put it on something, other than like Control Destruction or whatever, then go for it. Control Destruction is also one of the best damaging spells in the game. Support spells. And it looks like we're full clearing the area because this was the wrong way, which is really unfortunate. I mean, full clearing's not that bad. We're on par with the level, and now we're going to be over leveled by 1 because I am still going the wrong way. Man, I have a tiny brain apparently. It's going to be this way. I need to get back that way. Alright, let's do it. Let's head this way. And this is the wrong way too. Yep. We'll keep heading down. I'm so confused now, guys. I shouldn't be making... If I get this lost in a game I've played hundreds of times, like, as in I've leveled up characters hundreds of times. It was this way. It was the Great Debate. I call this map layout the Great Debate. That's why you should, like, if you think you're going the wrong way and you go back, and you're wrong, that's worst case scenario. So make sure you know you're wrong before you head back. I shouldn't have headed back there because I was like 90% sure I was wrong, so I headed back, and then that 10% chance hit me right in the face. Still going the wrong way, but I see the explanation point, so we are good now.
This shadow is starting to feel a little inadequate.
Yup, a little inadequate is exactly what you are. Zing! Alright, we're on this waypoint. We're skipping. If you see a zone called the Thicket, skip it. We do not go there. There is nothing there for us. Grand Mana Flask. I will take one of those. Sapphire Ring, pretty nice. We'll roll it. 17 mana. That's not what we want. That was a little dangerous. Good thing I walk away. We'll grab the... Start picking up boots. Rare boots are really good because if you roll it in a movement speed, you're like, probably gonna start using one of them. Whereas if you roll like helmets and gloves, it's kind of like, I rolled life, I can get life on anything. See, we got movement speed, perfect. Worth a try. I still don't have movement speed on my boots, Sag. I have links on my boots, which is also very Sag, so if we do have to upgrade our boots, we might have to get rid of our mines. So yeah, we're not getting anything for a hard while. Just sucky. We are getting a lot of int, so we are getting a lot of mana and a lot of ES, so that's okay. Beast hurt. Beast hurts me. Beast hurts me. Beast hurts me. Beast stop. That's a giant life flask. That is a gigantic life flask. Grand mana, grand mana. I don't need him for a large. What do you think? I'm a pleb. What do you take me as? We're gonna ignore red beasts because they hurt. Even though Einhar is best waifu, we're gonna ignore him for a little bit. Alright, he follows us anyways. He knows who the MC is. Until we kill enough beasts, then he dips. He's just using us. So we're just heading to continue. Our path, the correct way is going to be in... Ooh, there's a box. I'm doing all the boxes. Boxes are like worth your time. The XP and potential drops you get. See, like that, not bad. Iron ring, pretty sucky, we leave him. What we're looking for is the way up, not out, because it's gonna be stairs and we're gonna go up.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Ooh. Or Storms is doing good damage. Look at that tick. Tick later. Tick. Yeah, when it crits it does good damage. Let's keep it real. Alright, so we are heading upwards and outwards. We are pretty much full clearing the area because we got unlucky. So I said it could be in any one of the areas. It could be up here, it could be over here, and it ended up being the last area we checked. Sorry I punched you. I'm sorry. I went to scratch my arm and I punched my mic. It's pretty good. We're leveling up. We are on par with the zone again, which is really nice. If you're racing or you're going fast in the game, zoom, ka-chow, you're usually gonna like stay 2 zones below the level of the area. I think is the ideal spot. But if you are me and you do not want to die, being on par is pretty chill. So it might be actually, I don't think it's over here. I'm gonna be sure. Yep. Rather be safe than sorry. So it's probably over here. By probably I mean definitely because I can see it. Transmutation, noise, stairs. Alright, so now we're heading straight through. I heard a wow. We're going over there. Superior Spectral. That was not worth my time. Picked it up because I felt like I had to. Because I wasted my time jumping over there. So we can see the door already. Pretty simple layout. Go up the stairs. Keep going. And we can see it again. Pretty easy layout. So we got lost for like half an hour. But then we got a map basically. Alright, touch the dark altar. There's probably a crafting recipe over here if you haven't gotten it before. Cannot use, oh, we're so close to being able to use that. Let's look at this. What does it roll? Lightning damage to attacks. Lightning res is okay. This is actually better. Better than a nothing. We'll drop them. It doesn't even show up on my filter. You can see it. It's right here. It's so small. Drop our orb, drop our... And then he's gonna slam us. Watch out for the rocks. It's like the Minotaur fight all over again. Alright, drop our stuff on him. And he's pretty much dead. Easy fight. And that's the end of the act. Super easy fight to do. Once this opens up, we will be entering Act 3. So this is pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Later.